announcement or?
Go ahead actually, and then I'll make a quick announcement.
Want me to do the 5 to 8 or you?
Well, we're live, everybody. On Facebook. If you guys don't know the situation, there's a big storm in New York City, and a lot of people got scared. And of course, they also shut down a lot of transportation. Transportation services, like my mom would be here, but they literally shut down New Jersey Transit. So who knows how much transportation in total has been shut down. But we decided, you know what, let's go live on Facebook and maximize the capability of the interface so that we could share the music at least as well as we can. So I'm here with my brother Kevin Nathaniel.
Right.
And he weathered the storm as well. Sorry, I'm just double checking it on the tune here. But if you would kindly and you enjoy the music, you can make donations on our Venmo and PayPal link in the comment section. But we're delighted to be at Rokmil Fitness, and we just wanted to show our dedication. We weren't going to let the snow stop us from having a good time. So, welcome to Rokmil Fitness, everybody. If you don't know about Rokmil, Rokmil, great place for a variety of reasons. So that's one of the main things that we're trying to promote as well. We're promoting our new project here. It's called African World Revolution. We're promoting the 5-8 frequency concept of tuning our instruments differently to get to this divine frequency of 5-8. And actually that came about because I interviewed a really brilliant guy, Dr. Leonard Horowitz, with Elena, who's actually here. A couple of people actually are here in person for those of you guys who can't see online. But Helena introduced me to this guy, Dr. Leonard Horowitz, and he's just a brilliant, fascinating dude. And he wrote this book about the 5-8 frequency, and he gets into all kinds of insane detail supporting what he's saying, from ancient scriptures to contemporary physics to he just has this incredible array of examples of what he's saying to support this concept of divine frequency and alignment and all this kind of stuff. So for me as a musician, I just like trying out all kinds of interesting things. So I'm like, oh, that's interesting. Tuning my instrument and it is slightly sharper. I like it. I'm gonna give it a try. So I gave it a try, and I like it. I don't know. And the tuning is an arbitrary kind of thing. It's not totally unique. I know there's symphonies and stuff in Europe that they tune sharp, different, 4-4-2 or 4-4-3. I'm doing 4-4-4 for the note A, which then aligns for the C to be the 5-8 frequency. But if in that case, I don't know if there's even more thought behind it, but they just said, oh, the slight sharpening of the note excites the ear. So that's why they did it, just for the appeal of of that slightly brighter sound. But welcome everybody online, and welcome to Rokmil and Kevin Nathaniel here, my brother. He's gonna bring in. We're gonna intone 5-8 to start out. We're gonna start the whole thing just with that intonement.
I'm actually good. Actually, have a microphone here. Check 1, 2. Okay. Yeah. Now we're really live. Did you want to use the microphone?
Oh no! I mean,
people hear you.
I hope they can hear me.
Okay, so we are really excited again to be at Rokmil, the Indigenous Fitness Center, and so we are involved with indigenous healing, and we actually approach music with the question of, can music heal? And a long time ago, I think it was the OJs that said, music is the healing force of the world. That's right, I love music. And that lyric stuck with me because even when I was a kid, when I heard it, it seemed to really make a lot of sense. So when Jeremiah talks about 5-8 hertz, I have my own experience about 5-8 hertz, and that was when I was tuning a string, and I hit one point in tuning when I felt a light shoot through me, and I was wondering what that was. So I went to a frequency generator online and found the pitch that was causing that sort of buzz in my head, and it was 5 to 8 hertz. And so I sort of like, okay, there's something to this. There's something to this. So in a way, I kind of walked backwards into my appreciation for 5 to 8 hertz because I was not really, necessarily that interested in following anything about it until suddenly this experience happened. So we're going to actually experience 5 to 8 hertz right now to get us started, and it's a frequency that does send light through the body. The body feels it as sunshine, and as sonic sunshine, and the cells all respond to it. So here we go, 5 to 8 hertz. I have a 5 to 8 hertz tuner, and I invite you to please hum along, tone along, sing along, and if you're in the social media audience out there on the live stream, you feel free to hum along, sing along, tone along with 5 to 8 hertz. Now again, if you're in the room, feel free to go. Through the ice and snow. I travel through the ice and snow.
Hi, I'm Jenny.
Marianne.
Marianne, nice to meet you.
I am Kevin. All right. Come on.
Nice to see you.
Thanks for being here. You weathered the storm,
I
as
weathered
they
the
say.
storm.
Guys, don't be afraid, you know, they put stuff on television.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
Conversation to be had.
Right, you know.
About the weather.
Yeah. All right, so we have a Qigong environment going on now,
Okay.
so feel free to just let the
Yeah,
music flow
okay.
your body up, feel the vibrations. Yeah.
Rise
can do it, rise up. Tell your people, rise up. Everybody rise up. Everybody rise up. Come on, people, rise up. Everybody rise up. Oh, yeah, oh, ah, 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 yeah, oh, That's right. We got the power. The people got the power. Rise up. We got the power. The people got the power. Rise up. Everybody. We got the power. Come on. So rise up. Rise up. Come on, people. Rise up. Rise up. Somebody rise up. Rise up. Baby, rise up. Rise up. Come on, people. Rise up. Rise up, you can feel it, rise up. Rise up, tell your people, rise up. Rise up, 'cause every day we rise up. Rise up, hey, 'cause we got the power. That's right. We got the power. We got the power. We got the power. Rise up, we got the power. So rise up, everybody rise up, come on people rise up, everybody rise up, up.
Yeah.
No breaks, everybody. No breaks, everybody. The music and the dancing keeps going.
All right. Okay, if you say so.
Check in the comments section. You can make a donation.
Oh, is there a donation point?
Yeah, in the comments section, we're live, everybody. For those who came late, we're live on the internet because we figured so many people got scared by the snow or literally snowed in.
Filming over here when we're dancing.
No.
I think my
It's not
best
part
is
of the
more
show.
scary.
The people out there are missing the best part of the show.
That's right.
Okay. No,
Yeah, if you're online, you're missing all the dancing happening over here. There's these really creative dancers, and they're doing all kinds of wild stuff. So I can only just tell you, it's just all kinds of wild stuff. But you can be doing that at your comfort in your own house. So please feel free. That's not live. That's just this is catching the activity. And we're so thankful that you joined us. Please have a good time. Have a good time. It's snowing outside. Have a great time. Welcome back to paradise.
But we caught it for you.
Listen, I want to do a 6/8 groove for you right quick, because some people in here know that 6/8 groove all the way. Here we go. Everybody out there, just feel this. Feel the rest. Yeah, take it. Woo!
tip jar. We came out in the snow.
Yes, you know, if you come out in the snow to this, you get the real deal. You hear everything going on. You can hear it. It's the real deal.
There's an old saying in show business that you probably heard before. The snow must go on.
There must be snow. There is snow. There is snow. Oh, we're the diehards.
That's right.
That's all. It's not snowing in here.
Absolutely not. It's sunshine. It's nothing but sunshine. It's sunshine. It's blue skies. Where's 528 hertz?
528. Yeah.
It's the healing vibes.
Yeah.
It's the healing vibes, and we're broadcasting the healing vibes live and direct from Rokmil, the center of Indigenous fitness. And so Please, if you happen to have stumbled across this on the internet, or you tuned in right on the right time, you're here for a reason too. So thank you for being here. This is the African World Revolution experience, and when we're talking about the African World Revolution experience, I always have to just say, the name is not a mistake. There is an African World Revolution happening. So if you've been paying attention, please keep paying attention. If you haven't been paying attention, please start paying attention. Because this thing is real. This thing is real. There's three states. There's Burkina Faso, there's Mali, and there's Niger, and they've united.
Wow.
And they're controlling their resources.
Wow.
And the whole world has to get behind that.
Yes.
Because it's the beginning of the beginning.
Yes. We don't even know about these things.
You know what? Okay, so now this is the intermission section. The information intermission. No, but I'm going to share some serious things with you guys for a moment, okay? And I'm not going to get into the whole big. But just to be specific about, okay, the name African World Revolution, right? That comes from one of the most important history books I ever read, and it was written by Dr. John Henrik Clarke, who I think it's 137th Street is Dr. John Henrik Clarke Way. And I met Dr. John Henrik Clarke when I was 15 years old, I think it was. It was a huge event in my life.
Wow.
And actually, to be specific, he was speaking at the Native American Cultural Center on Lafayette Street.
Wow.
So he wasn't talking about like African stuff and pro-black stuff. He was talking about American history and indigenous history here and the whole story with that. Because he was a world historian. That was the thing. He had particular concerns that he was very clear about in terms of the African diaspora. But he was a world historian. A brilliant man. Actually, I share his birthday, January 1st. He was born in Union Spring, Alabama. Actually, you know what's funny? I guess I know so much. I actually know the name of his, I'm not sure if it was his second, third, or fourth grade teacher, but his grade school teacher, Miss Evelina Taylor, who told him, it's better to be right. Because I guess he was like, you know, hanging out with the kids who were doing some bad stuff or whatever, and the teacher took him to the side and said that, you know, she knows that he knows better than that. And she said, listen, John, it's better to be right and to march straight into hell than to follow a bunch of fools into heaven. So that's the wisdom of Evelina Taylor, Dr. John Henry Clarke, grade school teacher. But the thing is that, you know, to some people that might sound scary, woo, African World Revolution, but it's not about that. It's not about an attack against any people. It's about the dignity of all people. And the human race started in Africa as far as we know. And a lot of people don't know that it's an undisputable fact what they call the monogenetic theory of race, that, you know, we are one human species, even though we're taught to sort of look at each other like aliens based on these sort of differences in the species. And I just think it's very important that, you know, at the term indigenous, we return to, if you will, the indigenous consciousness. And a lot of that is rooted in Africa. So it's not an attack against any other group. It's not meant to be some sort of militant declaration as you might interpret it to be just on the title. It's about dignity, it's about our communities, it's about nations that, you know, that we could dream about, basically, because right now there's so many things going on that are absolutely insane that we couldn't even get started on that list. But, you know, that's what we're doing here. We're trying to create a community cipher, and we came out today on this snowy day just to show our dedication to that. You know, I took my amplifier, I live not too far from here, I took my amplifier 5 blocks. It's a big, heavy amp, but it has wheels, so my wife was home with the kids. I wasn't gonna say, okay, get in the car and get the kids in the car so I could stuff the amp in the front seat. I said, you know what, it has wheels. I'll wheel it there the day in advance. Got my bass on my back. Brought a few less effects pedals that I like to play around with. And this head, it's called a head. There's the head and then there's the cabinet. So I brought the head and everything else today. But I just wanted to show dedication to what we're building here with the 528 Jam at Rokmil. So just wanted to say that. And
I agree. I agree.
You want to do one more jam?
Yeah, whatever you want to do. You listen, I just want to say that also wanted to show commitment too with building what's happening here, because this whole concept of indigenous fitness, and then we come in here with healing, indigenous healing in the music, you know, it's really, this is not a mainstream, we're not ready to go to any big theaters, any big clubs and find this. So it's happening here, so really support this place, support Rokmil, you know, support this, you know, really incredible oasis right here in really the middle of the universe, 125th and Lennox. What do you mean? It's in the center of the universe, and it's an oasis. So support this place, you know, tell people about it, and bring your friends. You know, I'm sure the next time we do this, it'll be a sunny day. You know. By the way, if you want to make a donation today, I do have my donation basket, but it's right over here, and that's the donation basket. So if you want to make a donation, you know, we're not making a big deal out of this because it's a snow day, and we were just thinking, okay, if anybody shows up, no matter what, we're going to be doing this. But since we do have people here, I make, you know, the offer that if you want to make a donation, please do. Orange boxes right here. Class money. Yes.
Cash out.
We'll figure it out a way. Yeah. I don't have this. Somebody else has cash out. Somebody has cash out. Yeah, we won't sweat it either. All right. Yes, sir. Yeah. About this as being the last dance for the day. So feel free to, you know, get on up, as James Brown used to say. Big fan of James Brown. And, you know, I'll help you out. We're going to be right here, and we're just going to let this flow. Let this flow. I'm going to play this instrument here that's going to make you feel like you have no weight at all. It's called cigarette. We go deeper and deeper into the corner, into the last room of the mind. We walk into the room and we see. Only light. Only light. Bright light. Joyful light. Inspiring light. Electric light. Happy light.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Wow, you guys killed it.
Might have been the best crowd there.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Isn't that funny how life works, you know?
That's how these snowstorms work.
Oh,
Yeah.
the Rokmil.
Yeah, great.
It's a fact.
Yeah, that's it.
It's a fact.
So,
Oh,
I have a
man.
question though, what's 6/9? You said the 6/9 rhythm.
Oh, 6/8.
It's a 6/8. 6/8.
Oh, it's 6/8,
Yeah.
what you mean?
That means 8. I meant 6/8 notes.
Yeah.
So,
It's what you're dancing all the time with Conley dance. It's all 6/8.
Because you confused
So it's like
me, and
1,
then I
2,
was
3,
like,
4, 5, 6, 1, 2.
Almost every Conley dance beat you.
You know what's funny is I was
And so
playing,
be
one of my best gigs in my career, I was playing with like one of the most famous Ethiopian singers like of all time.
Oh, Gigi.
Gigi.
Yeah, I know her.
And it's like I listened to her album and I learned the whole thing. I
No
was
wrong
a
with
really
that.
inexperienced musician. And I played the stuff well. But I didn't realize until I learned most of it that it was like, oh, I know all this music. It's
You found it after the fact.
Yeah, exactly. I just felt and played the music. It was, oh, that's called 6/8.
No, that's the thing, is if you don't know the language.
It's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Did you get married recently? Or was that
Actually,
a long?
I got married a long time ago, but I did the sort of show thing recently. We did the show thing in September in Tokyo. I mean, in Kyoto.
Okay.
But I got married back in 2018.
Thank you guys for listening. If you tuned in,
because
I
she
appreciate
had
it.
to go back to
There's a
Japan.
donation
I was like, okay,
thing in
we're
the
ready
comments
now. She said,
section.
okay, let's do the rhythm later.
Send us
So
a
we did the
humble
rhythm later.
donation if you
The
could.
thing
We'd love
is
that. Trying to keep the arts alive. Rokmil Fitness, 274 Lenox Avenue.
Yeah.
So, this is so nice.
That was the African World Revolution.